Hi, everybody. It's Linda G coming to you as promised. I was going to answer some questions. What is today, by the way? Today's the 20th. I think today's the first day of spring, right? So, I'm going to answer some of your questions because you guys gave me hundreds of questions. So I'm going to start off where I stopped before. Tan and I got the audio done. That was a full day of work and it was fine, but I found some stuff wrong in the book, like part of my story about my girlfriend that died in high school, Terry, is missing. It's almost like it picks up midstream. So somehow that got cut off. And the author of a poem is missing, my very last poem, which was Robert F. Kennedy's favorite poem. So Tana said we can do a second printing. So, okay. So, but thank you guys for supporting, etc. Okay. I want to give a shout out to Mikey in Maine and let him know that Carol got his book signed, so it's on its way. Hi, Mikey. And I also really quick wanted to talk to you guys about a dream that I had that was so profound. I put it on my page, but Yulia came to me and said she needed a dress, and I found this real pretty blue dress. I don't know where I got it from, but I gave her the dress, and then she said, now you need to find my husband, Nalvani, or no, now you need to find my husband, Alexei Nalvani. I want to just say Nalvani. A crown, a gold crown. And I don't know where I got the gold crown. I remember it was heavy. It was gold. And I brought her the crown, and there stood Alexei Navalny, tall and kind of shy, and she puts the crown on his head. He didn't look really like alive and alert. He looked, because I'm thinking, wait a second, I thought he died. But he didn't look dead, but she put the crown on his head, and it was like glorious. I mean, the crown was like sparkling. So it was like a made-for-TV movie. It was beautiful. So that was really something. And I'm getting a lot of people writing me, and thank you guys for your emails and your comment about the book, and love you. Thank you so much. I was surprised how well that book took off. I did not expect that. But people are saying, there's other psychics that are saying that Trump's going to win. And listen, to each his own. I'm not here to tell you any psychic is wrong. I don't know if you're hinting around that I'm wrong, but I can only tell you what I feel. I'll tell you the one you need to worry about if he was to say Trump's going to win is Sterling. How I met Sterling was I had read for his wife, and her and I were gossiping. She said, listen, my husband is so on point. I said, what? She said, of course, didn't have YouTube back then when Trump was running the first time. She said, he told me Trump was going to win. I begged him to relook it. Could you just adjust your screen? And I was praying he was wrong, but he's usually not wrong. And he was right. Trump had won that time. So like right now, if I'm going along and our Sterling says, yeah, Trump's going to lose, I would be mortified. I mean, Trump's going to win. I'd be mortified. But I'm telling you, he knows it. I know it. And listen, somebody had made a comment, well, you got Beto O'Rourke wrong. Beto did win. Beto got gypped because they were cheating and holding back. The AG even announced that he was holding back all those ballots. So Beto won, you guys. He got cheated out of it. And then she mentioned about Kavanaugh. Well, Kavanaugh is, when we get into the new administration and we start going through this SCOTUS is not going to last. But when we start going through, they're going to make him answer for who paid your bills. Trust me, this is going to happen. I've always seen someone grab him by the shoulder, but that's me. Okay. So believe me or not believe me. And I'm not going to trash any other psychic. If that's what they say, fair enough. Fair enough. But I'll tell you, the one you need to worry about is Sterling. If he was to say, oh no, I see Trump winning, I'd be like, oh my God. Because he prophesied that he was, before all of us were on this show, he had prophesied that he was going to win the last time. And let me tell you, I didn't have a show then, but I wasn't feeling Trump was going to win. I went along. I wasn't reading on it. I went along with everybody else. Yeah, Hillary's got this. The other thing is I worked for Hillary. I worked for Hillary initially when she went up against Obama. Then I liked Obama, but then I went with Hillary again for her thing against Trump. So it was fascinating. Oh, by the way, you guys, I got some new cards to play with. I got it from Etsy. It's called I can't even read it. Jesus Christ, you guys, put something down there. It's Bastard Tarot, Live Well. Something Live Well. And I got it on Etsy. If you need more detail, but it's Bassett Tarot. BASTETT BASTET and then Tarot. Okay. So, but thank you guys for all the beautiful, I am overwhelmed, and I did this book not knowing what I was doing. Doing the audio, like I said, we found some things that were wrong. We'll do a second printing. I don't know about Kindle yet. Tana was going to work on that, but she's in Arizona right now. When she gets back home, she'll work on it. But everybody wants the Kindle. And you know what? This was my fault about the part of it missing and stuff, because they gave me an option to take an author copy and go through it like a dummy. We had it reviewed. I don't know how many times, like a dummy. I didn't do it. So just get it out there. Okay. All right. But thank you guys for all the questions you guys were up. Okay. Now we talked about King Charles, and we know he has pancreatic cancer. This is a good one from Joram. Will there ever be any basic background checks on political candidates? Because they are just way too many perverts and corrupt people. And see, for a long time, we as a nation were like, yeah, anybody can run. You have the freedom to run. But mostly good, solid American people wouldn't want somebody, you could be demolished if you had an affair. That's not true now. Okay. I just want to take a look about political candidates eventually having to be up to snuff. I just heard something from my guys. They just said that, okay, thank you. They just said that there will be no more people that have any kind of felony on their records that will be able to run. So felony is a no. The Nine of Swords, which means we got more ugly to come. But look at this, the Nine of Cups. So this too shall pass, okay? The Seven of Pentacles. So give it probably by 2007, this will be in check before we go into 2028. Okay, this is a good one. Wendy was asking about Judge Cannon. She denied Trump's request, but she did it sort of an underhanded way. You think she's denying, but she's giving him what he wants. I want to look at, because I don't know the answer. I haven't gotten ahead at this. But I want to look at the last thing she did that was so egregious that everybody's in shock. Like, what? She was something with the jurors, something she was going to give them. So let's see how that works out for her. Jack, are you going to? Yes, he's working on it now. He's working on something to the other court to have her removed, because it's obvious. It's obvious what she's doing. She can't act stupid. They're drawing up something as we speak. I'm almost seeing the news going, Jack Smith has just filed with the, what is it, the 9th district or something. Jack Smith just filed. And he has to do it again. Tell me about Judge Cannon, Aileen Cannon being exited stage left. Yes or no? Give me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth with my new cards. Okay, so this is like the higher, this is the emperor. He looks kind of like Kevin Lewis. This is the emperor. So he's standing here getting ready to make, oh, and a cross by the justice card. Look at that. The emperor with the justice card, a force greater than her. Oh, I'm getting the Carrie Lake look here. A justice greater than her will be in the middle of this. Oh, I love it, love it. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles, listen, behind closed doors, she was made an offer. She's doing this because Trump promised her a seat. In fact, if he was to become president, which he won't, he would have told one of those justices, maybe Alito or somebody, get the hell out of the seat and give it to Justice Cannon. Although she wouldn't pass the what do you call them? She wouldn't pass the Senate, but he would push her in anyway. Strength. So know that strength is coming. Know that this too shall pass. And then what do we have before us? The Tower. Oh, 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 oh. So the Tower, so sort of iced in, sort of unable to move forward. Some news is going to come out that's going to surprise us. Let's see what this is going to say. These are new cards, so I'm getting kind of used to them. This is me and Jack hugging and, you know, just talking about things and stuff like that. So the outcome is justice, and then we have Jack here. They're trying to maintain a homeostasis with all this drama she's doing, and I just see him he's had it. He's had it. And an agreement is made. I'm wondering if she'll even step down. An agreement is made. This is the 2 of Cups. This is the Ace of Cups, and this is the 4 of Wands. Some sort of conversation, some sort of agreement is made. Yeah, TikTok. And we've been telling you guys, a lot of psychics have been telling you for a while that they see her having to exit stage left. But there's information, that's the Tower. There's information. It could be she does something just absolutely berserko. And everybody's going, what is she thinking? It's so obvious. But it could be that somehow or the other, somebody's talking about what Trump offered her. Okay. So yeah, Trump and Justice Cannon denied Trump, but it was a good deny. It was like under the table, later you can do this. It wasn't a good deny. Oh yes, we got to do the Fani Willis thing too. Okay. Yeah, Wade stepped down, and did you see that he stepped down that very day? He's like, oh heck yeah, I'll step down so you guys can get this done. But now they're repetitioning this judge. Let's look what the outcome is. They want to be heard again, Your Honor. They want her gone, please, because she's too smart. And she's a woman of color, and you know, they're not into women of color. Dummies. Okay, tell me what I can tell everybody. How about our sweet Fani? She's so sweet. She's not sweet, she's mean. But I like it. I like it. She don't take no prisoners. I bet she's somebody fun to hang out with. Okay, so yeah, everything's on hold because of what they're doing, and that's what their purpose is. Before us is judgment. Judgment again in front of us. But look at these two. Isn't that good? waiting for it, and then you go in for the kill. The 5 of Cups, so, you know, everybody's kind of disappointed they can't, but they're working behind closed doors, you guys. Ace of Wands, I don't see her having a go, you guys. I see her still being king of the ship. You know what I'm saying? 7 of Cups, moving forward, new ideas. 6 of Cups, back in her old seat, rest to go. Page of Cups, a lot of people. You know what? I'm going to tell you something else. I called it here. I don't see her losing in November. I see her being voted back in because she ain't going to put up with no mess with these cray-crays. So the King of Wands, which is communication, and the 7 of Swords, which is coming off the battlefield. So whatever they're doing, they might get under the table, down and dirty. But she's bigger than that. She's smarter than that. See, obviously they used my likeness for this picture here, but you know, whatever. I didn't ask for no money for it. Okay. Don't worry about Fani. She's very strong. I accidentally hit this with my big fat fingers. Where is it? Oh, I just passed Matt Gaetz. Oh, he's in trouble. Okay. Woo, he's in trouble. Listen, you guys, it's going to get good. Okay. So I'm trying to find, I lost my place. Here it is. But I want to look at real quick the big impeachment of Biden that they had today. It's a laughing stock. It's a laughing stock. The impeachment of Biden they had today. The impeachment of Biden. It feels like it's just much ado about nothing. It's almost like I can see Biden laughing, like what a bunch. And then with the Hunter thing, I guess since he doesn't show up, MTG doesn't pull out the nude photos. They should be pulling out the photos of Trump's wife if they're going to, you know, do that. What's good, but you know, the good news is Democrats start. I'm talking like a human here, you know. I get upset. But what was he doing nude photos anyway? You will not find a nude photo of me anywhere. Trust me, I had a lot of menses in my life, and I never took a nude photo. At least not with my face in it. So, okay. Tell me about this big thing they had today. Jim Jordan's in trouble. Jim Jordan is in trouble. What are you saying? This is weird. I just got this weird vision, you guys. It's like he's hitting a lighter, and the lights, he can't light it. So he's going over and over trying to get a light on a lighter, which represents what he's doing now. They're going over and over trying to get something out of nothing. And the damn lighter fluid's gone, sucker. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, here we go. You know, and like everybody here, you guys are saying, you know, hello. Fani was inappropriate, but in the meantime, Justice Thomas can do what he wants to do. So this is going to end, you guys. This is absolutely nothing. This is going to end. Maybe it'll last another 2-3 months, but there's nothing here. It's crickets. The King of Swords is justice is standing before them. Chariot means they even keel, they move forward. They've got nothing. Boy, I heard that Lev Parnas really. I just got home. I was out. I've got to turn on the TV and hear what that show was about. I guess he was telling about Barr. We knew Barr was crooked. Didn't I tell you guys a long time ago? Barr was crooked. Barr, and then he's talking trash about Trump now, but listen, it's not going to save him. I've often told you guys he's in trouble. He had the worst cards out of everybody. Okay, so what do you guys want to tell me? They like to use tigers. The outcome is celebration. So Look at this coming out of the battlefield. The 5 of Swords, the Ace of Swords. It's almost as fast as it came in. It's cut. Next. I had a supersized burger, large fry, and a small Diet Coke. Okay. Now, this was a good one here. I don't think I answered this before, but Jerry Brown raised taxes on gas and the DMV registration fee. I remember that. This was Berkeley. Do you see Governor Newsom lowering cost of living instead of increasing taxes? I think I might have read that out loud, but let's just take a look. Because I think I told you guys, and someone wrote me after I made my comment, that they had a fire, I think it was up in Paradise, and Newsom acts to the front like he's helping America, and then people of California, and then he let these insurance companies and PG&E get away. As it is, they're getting ready to raise their rates again, PG&E. So yeah, they had to pay out, but this guy, I think he got $37,000 for 1.4 acre place and all the fixings. It was way more than that. But it was thanks to this, because apparently this guy said, I need to look this up, because I was a big fan of Governor Newsom. But I don't know if he's really looking for the little people. This is between us. I'll have to sit down and really do a really close look at it. Because every time people said, oh, do you see him being president? I never felt that. And I don't know if Kamala would pick him as a VP. I feel more like Pete Buttigieg. So I'm not feeling good about this governor. There's just some things coming up, but I'm just a psycho. What can I say? Entertainment purposes. I don't dislike him, but apparently his dad was a big wig in the insurance business or something. So he might have his heartstrings to giving these people what they want. And I haven't heard word one from him about the taxes on gas and DMV. And let me tell you something, we're paying $5 a gallon out here again. He always says he's going to go in and do all the stuff that he doesn't do. Have you noticed that? He doesn't do, he's going to stop this, he's going to stop that, and I don't see it. He's going to stop them from, stealing from us. Occasionally he'll get the sword out, but let's look at Governor Newsom. Yeah, raise a tax on gas in the DMV. In the meantime, why don't you hit up the multimillionaires? What do you think of that guy saying, I'm not going to do business in New York anymore? Bye. New York is better without you. Tell me about Governor Newsom. I kind of like the feel of these new cars. I got another deck I'm playing with too. I bought 2 decks, and I think I got another deck coming. I got one deck, you guys. I think I'll just give it away. It was too dark. I'm an old woman. I need something I can see. But the cards were so dark, it was hard to look at. You really had to sit and squint and figure out what the hell it was. But they were awfully pretty. They're just too dark. Okay, so I'm just playing around with new cards. I slept on these last night. Okay, here we go. Governor Newsom, tell me what is going to happen with you. Well, he's got the sun. So he's holding his position pretty strongly. I always saw when they went to recall him, it was not going to happen. It was not going to happen. He's crossed with the moon. The 3 of Wands is on the top of him, and the Chariot is on the bottom of him. So he's a good communicator. He's a soothsayer. The 6 of Cups is before him. But I think there's a lot of people that like him. Temperance will see him through. 10 of Pentacles, he's got cash. He doesn't have to worry. Oh, and I got to tell you something else. This is a few years ago, but his wife decided to use some space for some event she was having, and he told Apple or somebody, that they couldn't use it because his wife had taken it, which she wasn't supposed to do. But still, he picked the wife over these other people that pay fat. Then it would have really helped the city. But that's when, I think that's when he was mayor. You know, he gets out with the hair, the hair of his chinny chin chin. Justice is standing on him, but he manages to always make it out. Let's just ask, will he ever get a higher position than the one he has now? Yeah, but it's not president, that's for sure, or vice president. They may make him somebody, an administrator or something. He's not worried about making money. He's not worried about making money. He has enough money. He likes the prestige he gets, but he's kind of too timing us, you guys. He's doing the tap dance. He's not quite for the people who need it. He does have caring attitude towards those in need, but he doesn't push it enough, because if the big wigs push back, then he goes, oh, okay, well, let me get out of your way. Let's look at Sherrod Brown in Ohio. Sherrod Brown. And he's running against that Trumpster. Sherrod Brown. Sherrod, will you win? Sherrod, will you win as Senator of Ohio? I'm hearing the words yes, but I'll double check it. Let's do my pendulum too. Saying yes. Okay, let's do it. Let's do 3 cards on this. 7 of Wands. He'll struggle, okay? The Hermit, waiting for it. Still kind of a ways to go. And the Ace of Swords, cutting through. Cutting through. Ace of Swords, cutting through. And this is like September through November. What's that other guy's name? Hold on, let me find it. So it's Bernie Moreno, and he's a Trumpster, which I was hearing while they were adding all this up. They said it would actually be better for Sherrod to go for that. This guy would win, Bernie, because he'll be easier to beat. That's what I heard. But let's check it out. Let me ask the pendulum. Bernie Moreno win as governor. Will Bernie Moreno win as senator? Big no there. Okay, here we go. 1, a lot of work for him too. 9 of Wands. 4 of Pentacles. You know, Trump isn't going to be giving out any money, so I don't know if these people think, oh yeah, we're in like Flynn, but there's no money to be gotten over here. And what's the outcome, you guys? Hold on, let me grab it from the bottom of the deck. That's weird. I just got the Ace of Swords again. Let's do another one, because Ace of Swords is not a win. So 9 of Swords would be losing. I might not have shuffled these. Let me just double check. Hold on, you guys. Sherrod got the Ace of Swords too, so that's not helping me, you guys. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. We need you to tell us yes or no, please. Ace of Swords is a yes. Cutting right through it. Just, I can handle whatever you need to tell me. Well, Bernie Moreno, will you win? The full justice? he probably doesn't deserve it, the full injustice. And the full injustice and temperance will see you through. Give me another, give me a, what they call them, qualifier. Give me a qualifier without it being a person. 5 of Cups. So, because they gave me the King of Cups, which doesn't help. 5 of Cups. So that's disappointment. That's the one that showed where that lady was doing the reading on Trump with Fox News. She said, uh-oh. I do feel this one's a tight one. I do feel this one's a tight one. Will Marino, okay, so back and forth for me is no. Circle is yes. Will Marino win as state senator? No. And listen, I just heard this too. Some stuff's going to come out that's so bad about Trump by then, if he's even running. I'm almost feeling that it hurts everybody else. I've been telling you, especially since his daughter-in-law took over the RNC, people are going to be mad. They're not giving them money to help them out. Okay, let's go down here and get some more. God, you guys gave me so many questions. Thank you so much. Robin says, I have another question. Why are the poorest states Republican? I'm thinking Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. There's no poverty like Southern poverty, yet the people vote for leaders that won't help them. That is interesting, huh, Robin? That is interesting. Let's see if I can get sort of an answer and ask my guides. That's a good one. Why do these poor people, look what just Satan is doing to Florida and how ugly he is and how he just keeps hurting people. Now they can just pull over anybody they think's illegal. If you got brown skin, forget about it. Actually, and you know what's happening? These people are saying words that they believe, but they're lying. They're lying. And it's almost like everybody always voted Republican, even though the Republicans don't help them at all. The 8 of Swords. So they feel stuck, like they feel that they can't go anywhere else. And then they have the Wheel of Fortune, so their fortune's fate. They've made this. It's, a lot of people even look at Hitler. A lot of people thought he was great. But see, they don't see the light yet. The light will be coming to them. Could be 2029 or on, but it seems like this too shall pass. Okay. Let's see. Oh, that's a good one. Will Alec Baldwin be found guilty in the Rust case? The girl that put those bullets in was found guilty. But will Alec Baldwin be found guilty? Oh, guilty. 9 of Swords. That's not good. 6 of Cups. And the 10 of, so the outcome is that he wins, but the 9 of Swords is stuff's coming up that's ugly. He really, this has changed him forever. I don't know if he's coming out of Hollywood totally, but it's just not very happy. Judy said, I watch you religiously. I know you only answer political questions, but many of us are concerned about the Princess of Wales. And that's been going on and fake pictures and all this stuff. And I told you I'm going to be stepping away. I had the vision of Princess Diana kicking off her shoes and saying Kate is wearing her shoes. But we're gonna have to breathe and give them a break because we're just too much phobic on it. Just like we did with, what's his name, 45. We've got to, remember my guy said, knock it off. And I was like, what? Some of you guys got mad at me. You said, I'm not gonna watch you anymore. How dare you? I'm not asking you to forgive. I'm just telling you, when we focus too much on something, she's still alive. She's not dead. The monarchy is not that stupid. But I do feel she just wants her privacy, but I do feel trouble with her and her husband. I do feel that. And I feel some things took place in that relationship that are very painful. So she just needs to go into whatever she does. You know, she's not like me, because back when I got hurt, I would talk trash till the cows came home. My daughter said to me, Ma, do you have to tell everybody your life story? I'd be talking about how I got back to one of my husbands, how I did him in, sort of, not, you know, I just made him pay. And I'd say, don't you just love a happy ending? My daughter, do you have to? Shoot. I love how everybody, you know, people are judging Fani, but, you know, in the meantime, that Justice Thomas sitting on the throne there can do whatever he wants. And Kavanaugh and all of them, chumps. But in the meantime, this woman who only wants to see, it was totally improper of Trump to call and say, I just need 11,000 something vote. That wasn't cool. Was not cool. Then they're all going to act like king for a day. And how dare a woman? You know, he absolutely hates. I just went blank for our New York gal. She's coming in. Let's take a look at that. What is her? Why did I just go blank on her? Leticia James. And I want to take, oh, listen, while I was looking for Leticia's, I can't believe I blanked out. While I was looking for Leticia, somebody posted that the producer who did Home Alone 2 said that Trump bullied his way. Remember, he was in that movie? They said he bullied his way. He, you know how he pushed that guy aside and he stood there like a rooster? He just thinks he's sliced bread. Okay, so, and then I want to look at his nephew. What's his, not his son-in-law, sorry. What's his son-in-law's name? Jared. Okay, so let's do Leticia. Leticia. What are you going to end up doing? To Trump. She told the judge, you know, she didn't even think New York, the place in New York is over mortgaged. So are you going to be able to get the money? She said he's either lying about it or he's over mortgaged. He's going to have to prove that he can't get the money. Ooh. So would she start as early as Monday? I see her doing something. Let's look. Here we go. Judgment. So she's got the judgment card. So she has a way to get in there. Knight of Swords, cutting through the riffraff. Page of Swords, bad news. Two of Pentacles, he doesn't have as much as he told everybody. He's lying about that. Behind him is the Ten of Swords. Before is the Nine of Cups. So she'll get what she wants. She told the judge after we sell his property, we may still owe us $20 million. This is them working away and getting the strength to do it. Maybe not even to a conclusion till August. And then Six of Swords. So it's a lot of trouble to get from him. I don't know what they're doing, if they're trying to hustle behind closed doors, but it's a little trouble, but she's doing it. I love it. So Jared Kushner is dying for Israel to take over the Gaza waterfront so he can build properties. The property could be very valuable. He's doing all kinds of stuff, and Trump in the back of his mind is thinking, "Oh, that's where I'll go if I don't win." Not necessarily to the Gaza Strip. Well, there's other places he's talking. Because Jared and his wife are scorned in New York. They got no place to go. They're friends. Nobody wants to be seen with them. Jared Kushner. I see him being arrested. I've seen him in an orange jumpsuit. This is familiar. I think I've said this before. Jared Kushner. He's acting like a big shot with little money. He may have money, but it might even be somebody takes back their money. 9 of Wands, struggling. 2 of Pentacles. Something's going to remove his change, you guys. He's got this 10 of Swords at the basis of him. Something's getting ready to happen. The Queen of Wands, that's Ivanka. The Sun, so they have grand ideas and they think they're hot tamales. The 9 of Pentacles, moving towards something that they really want to do. He still loves Ivanka. I'm going to tell you. Look at the outcome. The Tower. So with the 10 of Swords and the Tower, I don't care how big of a deal they think this is. They're moving along and something gets slapped. This is not going to happen, you guys. Not going to happen. I just have to ask real quick. Angel, mercy. Will Jared Kushner be arrested for crimes? It's saying yes. I'm not wishing it. I'm seeing it. And don't forget, I always saw Ivanka throwing him under the bus. Will Jared Kushner get these hotels done that he wants to do? It's kind of a maybe. So I think he starts it, but then there's something that comes up and bada bing, bada boom, especially when Trump doesn't win. So he might be assisting a felon to escape. Do you see what I'm saying? There's all kinds of things on the table. We have more to talk about later. So you guys, I'll talk to you now this Sunday. We've got Sterling again. Yay, we're doing once a month. And we've got Andre. So Andre, I've got my little posters and I asked you to leave a comment or a question. And thank you guys so much. I hope this was okay for you. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be back. Cheers.